Okay, see Lindelof videos. To solve an equation for a specific value, it seems like an Algebra 1 skill, Algebra 2 skill. However, when you get to calculus and you get to related rates or you get to optimization problems, etc., you learn that sometimes you need substitution values and you end up working with more than one equation at the same time. So you could end up with an equation like this, and you could need a replacement value for, I don't know, for m. So in this case, we're asked in this Algebra 1 problem to solve for m. First thing I'm going to do is move all values of m to one side. What side? I don't care what side. So I have 2m here. We have negative sm here, don't we? So I'm going to subtract sm from both sides, so minus sm minus this t that was already there is equal to 5. So hopefully you can see that what I did was I subtracted sm from both sides. Minus sm. This is not 5m's. If it was, then we could gather these, but this is a variable s. So we have this. So we have them all moved to one side. However, we have a value here that does not include m. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to add that value to both sides. Sorry, plus t. And then we're going to have 2m minus sm, not 5, but sm is equal to t plus, right, t plus 5. So we have here t plus 5. We're almost done. It looks kind of bad, but all we have to do here is just factor out. So I'm going to factor out m. So it's going to look like this. I'm going to take this and say, you know what, I can factor out m, and m times 2 is 2m, and m times negative s would be negative sm's. I'm just checking to see if this math is going to work. If you see what I'm doing here, I'm just checking to see would it work, and it will. If I multiply this back in, m times 2 would be 2m. If I multiply this m times this negative s here, I'd get negative sm, right? So that works. And nothing changed on the right-hand side of the equation in this case, which was t plus 5, wasn't it? So from here, I'm kind of almost there, aren't I? And what I'm going to do is this. I'm going to divide both sides by 2 minus s. So divide by 2 minus, s. 2 minus s. So I divide this by 2 minus s. As long as I do the same thing to both sides, I'm in good shape. Divided by 2 minus s. And 2 minus s over 2 minus s, of course, is equal to 1. Do we agree on that? It's just equal to 1. So having said that, if that's equal to 1, then 1 times m is m. And m will be equal to t plus 5 over 2 minus s. All right, this is an s. I hate this variable. So it's an s. So there's our answer. I hope this is helpful. I wonder sometimes when you're taking Algebra 1 or possibly Algebra 2, if your professor or your teacher is telling you this goes somewhere, this is going to be super helpful in calculus. So you got to be able to use this. So if you have any questions or comments, let me know. And if you have